I'm going to go ahead and get started because I want to be really mindful of the time. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, perfect. So first of all, before we get started, I want to offer a huge congratulations to any of you that are taking the time to look at this and look at our compensation and the opportunity to earn extra income without getting a second job. I also want to share that I highly respect you tremendously for doing so. And if you are like most people, right now, you probably have a desire to make more money, right? Because who doesn't? The prices of everything are skyrocketing, from gas to groceries and everything in between. And the latest reports show that the average family is having to spend an extra $470 per month just to maintain their existing lifestyle. And if you can figure out a way to make money online or from your smartphone without having to go out and get a second job, that would probably be even better, right? So if we could help you to bring in an extra $1,500 per month with the strategy that you're about to see, you might even say that that is life-changing. An extra $1,500 could help quite a bit, right? An extra $1,500 a month could help to pay for your car payment, most of your bills, maybe even allow you to have some extra left over to do something fun with, right? The reality is that right now, more money flat out means more options for you and your family. But here's the true reality of actually getting you there. The only way to go from here to there is actually to create cash flow. And the best way to create cash flow is to start a business with little to no overhead. And I get it. You're probably already busy, and the idea of starting a business can be overwhelming. And traditional businesses can be expensive, and you probably don't have an extra, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 laying around at the moment to just, start one on a whim. So it's probably also not very exciting to picture yourself making a list, reaching out to friends and family, or awkwardly asking people to buy stuff from you, right? So that's probably why you're here. So what do? The best place to attract customers online is with social media. But you might be thinking, well, I'm not really good at sales, or I'm not good at social media either. And you may be asking yourself, where would I find people to talk to if I'm not already an influencer with a bajillion followers? So if you have a desire to make more money and you're asking yourself these questions, I want you to know that you're not alone. We know exactly how this feels. As a matter of fact, I felt the exact same way. And this is why we created a complete integrated system for you to execute alongside the Solle Naturals Share the Wealth integrated business model. So the try it, love it, and share the wealth business model is a game changer because it is the most duplicatable and scalable online business today. This is how it works. We teach you exactly what to share, either on social media or by text or in person, or basically any way you would like to share it. And we provide you with a $10 off discount code and pay you to begin connecting customers with revolutionary products on sollenaturals.com. So let's talk about the details. When most people start a business, their number one issue is marketing. They simply don't know how to predictably get customers week after week, day after day. So they struggle for a few weeks. Maybe they reach out to some friends and family, and grandma and Aunt Sally may even buy something once or twice. But ultimately, without a systemized plan to acquire new customers daily or weekly, people quit. And the sad thing is, when they do, their dreams die right along with it. But we've never heard of a business that went out of business because they had too many customers, right? The only reason why businesses fail is because they do not have enough customers and therefore are not profitable. So our solution to this problem actually started out as a question. It would be, if we could automate the marketing side of the business for people to where they didn't have to think about that part of their business from day to day, and they could just focus on acquiring those customers and then taking really, really great care of the customers the best they can, that would probably eliminate this issue for good. And so we did it. We created the 4C system. We teach you exactly how to create authority generating content. This isn't about creating content that just gets likes and different things like that, so it makes us feel good. This is about actually building trust and authority in the marketplace. And we give you a 7-day repeatable system that takes the guesswork out of your marketing by giving you an easy to execute strategy every single day to attract customers. Then when people reach out to you, we teach you exactly what to say, either through Messenger, by text, email, or in person, to generate immediate connections and conversations. Then we provide fun and easy to market health masterclasses with our top leaders, featuring testimonials, product spotlights, and even Q&A sessions with the founder and president of Soul Naturals, so that you have something fun and exciting to invite your members to help you cultivate community. And we also give you the exact conversion templates and follow-up scripts that will help you to easily enroll customers without feeling like a salesy weirdo. And then we also help you to grow your own personal brand and develop your own network through easy to execute daily strategies, so that people are discovering you and wanting to do business with you more and more and more as time goes on. They usually call this in the marketplace attraction marketing, but we're going to give it to you in an easy to digestible formula. The reality is, the secret to success in business is having never-ending strategies to get new customers. So if we could give you the keys to a system that allowed you to acquire as many customers as you wanted to, then that would mean you would finally have a business that you could grow as big as you wanted to over time. But let me tell you, it gets even better, because another problem that most business owners have is that while some have good products, most of them don't have a unique product. And this creates too much competition for them. So let me explain. Let's take, for example, CBD oil or athletic wear, right? Now, first, let me say, these are great products, and I personally like CBD oil and I love athletic wear, but I would never choose to build any of these as a single source business, because anyone, and I mean anyone, can replicate these exact products in 2 weeks' time. And as soon as they do, they're your competition, and they begin to absorb some of your possible market share. Now, a lot of business owners don't consider market share when they start a business, but potential market share is the amount of people who are ready to buy your product. And in this example, it's CBD oil or athletic wear. And when a company sees that a product is selling really, really well and realizes that there's no proprietary formula about it, they just go out, duplicate it, and start selling the exact same thing. And we see this happen all the time. Just go on Amazon and you can see it. Now, this is a huge problem that most new business owners never even consider when choosing a product to sell. But it's the exact reason that as time goes on, they have a more and more difficult time getting new customers and existing customers to keep. So what's the solution? The solution is to partner with a company that has a signature line of products in an industry that no one is really targeting. We want to have products that target pains that the market is desperately seeking to fix. And what happens when you have a signature line of proprietary products in a market where people are desperately seeking to fix it, it means that you're the only one talking about them. And this is a massive advantage in more ways than one, both the short-term wins and the long-term wealth generation. If you have what everyone wants and you're the only one who has it, it gives you an unfair advantage when it comes to attracting customers and ultimately making money online. And it doesn't take you long to look around and see what's happening in the mental and emotional wellness space right now. We can no longer think of wellness as simply a physical issue. We hear about these topics on the news. We hear about it from athletes, actors, actresses. I even receive it in the school newsletter. This is an ever increasing topic that people are really desperately seeking solutions for. And due to the increased levels of stress, as well as a greater scientific understanding of the proper relationship between the mind and body and how they actually cannot be separated, most health forecasts say that by 2030, mental and emotional challenges such as depression and anxiety will overtake obesity as the largest threat to global health. So this is really important because a recent McKinsey report estimates that the mind-body wellness industry will be a $1.5 trillion industry. And I'll tell you, that's a lot of market share. So the opportunity is really huge. And the Solle Naturals product solutions are needed right now more than ever. You see, because our unique formulas are targeted to and formulated specifically to address the physical, intellectual, and emotional issues that people face in today's society. In other words, our objective is to do more than just help people shore up their physical weaknesses. It's to help them thrive through a new generation of supplements that actually strengthen the body and the mind. Now, the good thing is we like to keep this simple. We actually have 4 signature formulas that are all an instant yes. And when you go and talk to somebody about it, you can tell them that you talk to them about having more energy and more focus and more youthfulness. And they're generally gonna say yes. And our president and founder, Greg Halliday, is always working on the next signature product because he wants to do what no one else is doing, because he knows what an advantage that gives you and I. The signature line of our 4 signature drinks is how we can help you build a business fast. But to build a business that's solid, you need more than 4 products. Another problem that most business owners have is that they don't have a large enough or versatile enough product line. So this limits the amount of people who can say yes to them. So let's think about it. If you only have 1 product and I have 20 products, then I have 19 more opportunities for someone to say yes and become my customer. So we have an entire line of exclusive supporting capsules and essential oils and nutritional powders that like digestive enzymes and probiotics and plant-based protein. And they're all 100% natural. They're all 100% plant sourced. They're all non-GMO, gluten-free, MSG-free, and contain no artificial ingredients. And they're all exclusively formulated to address the mind and the body. Honestly, our mission is to create the most effective and most unique products in the world that target both the mind and body. And we take this very, very seriously. As a matter of fact, Solle Naturals puts their money where their mouth is. And they have their very own manufacturing facility in Utah. And all of our products are manufactured and shipped right there. These products are brag-worthy. Our specialists are proud to represent them, and our customers are flat out raving fans. If you don't believe me, you can actually go to our YouTube channel that's supported by independent specialists that has tons of incredibly amazing testimonials from real customers with real experiences. And so now is the perfect time too, because the best time to join a company isn't at like the very beginning, which would have been 10 years ago when they're trying to create the momentum. The best time to join is right at the beginning of momentum, right when momentum is being established and right when everything is kind of set to take off. And that's where you would be entering right now. And because we've grown in revenue every single year. And this year will be our biggest year. And next year will be bigger than this year because we understand the dynamics of how to create momentum and sustain momentum. Now, also, you're going to be strategically partnering with others who know how to win. And that makes a huge difference. If you hang around 6 winners, you're going to be the 7th. And speaking of your timing, we also have a new signature product coming out soon, and major promotions going to be announced, and a brand forwarding initiative that's going to propel us into the next decade. And to talk more about timing and our very unique compensation plan, I've asked Jordan Peterson, Solle Naturals Executive Vice President, to come and share exactly what he sees as now being the perfect time to partner with Solle Naturals, and what makes the SMART compensation plan so unique in the marketplace?
Thank you, Erica. Excited to join with you this morning. And man, it's been such an awesome thing seeing you continue to grow. There's been, as she mentioned, there's really never been a time like there is right now. If you cannot turn on the radio, the TV, or your computer and hear something about health, it's on everybody's mind, how to prevent issues from happening, pandemics, how to get better, mental health issues. It's all around us. And there's really no better time to join with a company that focuses exclusively on holistic mind and body health. And the products that we've formulated over the last 10 years have now been proven over these last 10 years to be so helpful for that. As a lot of companies were struggling through the pandemic and trying to survive, we actually saw a big increase in what we were doing here at Solle because so many people needed what we had to offer. And the wonderful thing about it is it's so easy to share that even when there were lockdowns and people weren't able to get out and do things like they normally were, just talking to people on computer, on Zoom like this, or on FaceTime, or however they wanted to communicate, they were able to continue to reach out and to meet new people and to help people in every aspect. And so the timing couldn't be better. There's so many good things we're coming out with. It's never been easier to share on social media. It's never been easier to reach out to people. And man, we're just in a great spot for more people to join with us to help us accomplish our mission of truly just helping everybody. Everybody has something going on, whether we know it or not. And we truly believe that we have the nutritional supplements to help people have their bodies just manage stress better, manage energy, get the youthfulness back, and just help them sleep and do all the things that they need to do to feel good and to look good as well. And so there's just so many great things going on with that. Now, with that, when we came out with Solle, we wanted to be a little bit different. If we were to come out and been like everybody else, then what would be the point? Because there's already people doing that other stuff. And so we wanted to compensate you as well. That was a little bit different than the way other people were compensating their distributors. And the way we did that is we came up with what we call a SMART plan. It's our monthly commission. And it's kind of a unique thing in that we noticed when people would join a company like this, in the beginning, they would only have a few people underneath them, maybe a level or two. Now, if you're in a company that pays the bigger percentages, commission percentages on deeper levels, well, you miss out on all of that revenue until you get bigger, right? And then there's other companies that would pay higher up front, but then as you got bigger, the percentages would drop. Now you're missing out on revenue there too. And then others I've seen, they pay, an equal amount all the way through, but you never really get that sweet spot where you're really hitting it big. And man, we didn't want to be that either. And so we're like, well, what would be the best way to do it for everybody? Well, the best way to do it for anybody is to maximize it for you, right? And so in the beginning with the SMART plan, we hit the highest percentages, our highest commission percentages, wherever your highest volume is. And then we continue to do that throughout your lifetime. So in the beginning, if you only have 2 levels, we look at those levels and say, which one has the highest volume? Well, we'll give you our highest percentage on that one. What's your second highest volume? We'll give you our second highest percentage on that one, all the way through. So as you grow, when your bigger levels become your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th levels, whatever they might be, we've got you covered there as well. So the SMART plan actually grows with you and maximizes it for you each and every month to make sure you're being taken care of. Because that's truly how you would run your own business anyway, right? You wouldn't have it to a way to miss out on any revenue or do anything like that. And so we truly just want to partner with you, link arms with you, help accomplish the mission that we have of just giving everybody a better opportunity with their health and with business to truly put them in a position where they can succeed and become the best version of themselves.
I absolutely love that. And I actually love the SMART compensation plan. When I first looked at it, it was such a truly unique way to pay the specialist and the distributors that it was actually kind of like, I almost was like waiting for the catch, right? Like, well, yeah. What's the real catch? Like, you're not really going to pay us the most on every level for the rest of our career. And, but one of the things I know is that there's no catch. There's really no catch. It really is that good. Our invitation is really simple. We're going to teach you our strategies so that customers approach you with credit card in hand, ready to purchase your products. We're going to take care of your first 7 days of marketing and branding. And then we're going to teach you how to use that 7-day template over and over and over. And we're going to share with you hundreds of post ideas and strategies to attract endless amounts of customers over time. You also have the ability to instantly monetize 2 things that you already have: your cell phone and social media. You'll be able to market exclusive signature products that no one else has, and you'll have additional supporting products to increase your average customer order size, improve results, and increase commissions, which will help you to build a legit cash flow business from anywhere. If you can take your phone, then you can build this business from anywhere. And you're going to get rewarded in 7 different bonuses, monthly promotions, incentive trips, and more. I can't promise you it'll be easy, and it won't even be necessarily simple every single day. But what I can promise you is that you will be joining a championship caliber team, and we will expect greatness from you. As a result, your time will become invaluable, and it will become one of the most worthwhile things you've ever done. Now, not only will we help you build a successful online business, but you'll also be a part of a culture that prioritizes health, family, adventure, and creating long-term sustainable wealth. We want to work hard, get paid what we're worth, and have the time of our lives doing it. So if this sounds as good to you as it does to us, let me show you the best ways to get started. What you'll do next, it's pretty simple. You're going to get back with the friend who invited you to take a look at this presentation. And you're going to ask them how you get started today. You're going to enroll as a specialist with our Specialist Success Kit, and you're going to select your products. And then, final step, I want you to launch your business with us and go through our trainings and get started. We will partner together and show you exactly what to do next. And I encourage you, don't wait, because there's no reason for you to stay stuck and in the same situation a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, or a year from now. It's time to take control of your life. Nobody's coming to save you. Build a business that you're proud of, one that pays you every single week to share solutions that people are desperately looking for in today's world, and one that also creates future value and security for your family. I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy morning to check all of this information out. And again, I encourage you, don't wait. The time is now. Get back to the person who invited you to take a look at this and let them know where you're at.